Hi all, and welcome to this bite size on retrieval practice where we're looking at peer supported retrieval. So where students can help each other recall knowledge learnt in previous lessons or in previous learning episodes. So within peer supported retrieval, we've got 5 steps that we would look to implement to make this as successful as possible. So initially we need to provide question and answer prompts for our students. So we need to teach the students how to ask each other questions by modelling them as explicitly as possible. The use of a question matrix might be useful here so that students can see how to structure questions to make sure that they are as effective as possible. The need here is to make sure that questions are being asked in a variety of forms, with the goal overall to capture complete answers, not just fragments of knowledge. So it's essential that we have the questions at a certain level of quality. Second step then is to allocate checking partners. So we need to be explicit about the expected behaviours at this point within the strategy as a whole, and also to be clear about what the role of each student is at each point. It might be that we pair students together that are more confident. So we're basing these pairings on confidence itself, so that people that are maybe slightly less confident don't feel overwhelmed, and slightly more confident students don't then dominate their pairing. Suffice to say then, student 1 will assess student 2. So one student will then ask their questions to their partner, and as we said then, these questions will be in a variety of forms. It could be a variety of tasks for the other student to perform, such as labelling a diagram or responding to that set list of questions that may have been prepared in advance. Student 1 will then need to verify student 2's answers and then confirming correct, complete responses, and also hopefully being in a position where they can offer some corrective feedback. The fourth step then is for student 2 to test student 1. So the students will swap roles and repeat step 3. Obviously it's likely that student 1, because they've asked those questions in step 3, will be in a stronger position to give good answers. And the more iterations we can make of these steps, the more we can grow the fluency in terms of that recall of knowledge. And then finally, as with a lot of these strategies, we then come to the point where we might need to discuss some common difficulties. So it might be that we have a follow-up discussion over some common errors, any difficulties with recall, any other gaps in knowledge or any other kind of misconceptions. But instead of asking, does everyone understand? When we ask that question, we tend to get yes, that real passive kind of response. Actually, what we need to do is we need to try to find out who still does not understand, and then reteach that material as and when necessary. Again, as ever, hope this has been useful for you. Please do go give it a go. If you do have any questions about it at all, then don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks a lot.